Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here. Today we have my playoff game versus Chimpact. We're playing my buddy Chimpact, so go ahead and check him out. He's actually the only person who beat me in the regular season. I think I mentioned that in the team builder as well. I usually record the team builder and then record the intro to the video as well. But yep, Chimp went from like a negative run to a positive one, and we're ending up playing right now in the first one. So if you guys are excited about playoffs, feel free to leave a like, sub, all that stuff. You help me out, of course. Hopefully we can hit some hurricanes. This is with my boy Noivern. You guys are about to see what we bring, but I got a lot of moves that can miss, like rock slides and hurricanes and stuff. But I think Chimp has a scary team with like Lax and Zero Aura is like fast and everything. But we got some cool stuff. We got some cool stuff today. And if you guys didn't know, today's the last day to pick up the NY Dreepys merch. So if you guys want to, the link is down below. Again, it is the final day. And yeah, let's get right into team preview. Or the team builder. Who the hell just battled me? Clobopus. Alright guys, let's get right into the... You know what? This is a bad matchup. Thank you. Woo! Let's get right into the game versus Chimpact. Alright guys, so let's get into my team versus Chimpact. Chimpact has a very threatening team. He actually gave me my only loss this season with Pokemon like Zero Aura, Gyarados, just strong abusers like that, and Lucario of spikes and screens, which he does have. Basically, my overall game plan, and big shout out to Gator as well for the help with the squad, is to spike up as soon as possible and force as many switches as possible. And the way our team was made is that it has a whole bunch of heavy-duty boots Pokemon and just Pokemon that will force switches in general. If he does bring dual screens, it'll be hard to beat, but Noivern can handle a lot of his Pokemon very well. And Noivern or Drill and like Sandstorm are good late game Pokemon. So let's talk a little bit about Darmanitan. I'm rocking the heavy duty boots, that way I don't have to care about his Stealth Rock or Spikes. Last time he went pretty hazard heavy. And we have the U-turn just doubling to avoid helmet early are just really good options. No real reason to start flare blitzing. When I do start attacking is when I actually do start flare blitzing, but just racking up spike damage and Stealth Rock damage if possible is good with Darmanitan. It's going to be faster than his Lucario. It's faster than basically like all his mons except for Sigilyph and Zero Aura, if I'm not mistaken, or a max speed Gourgeist, which you could definitely run as well. I'm only going to click Flare Blitz when I see an endgame path for like Drill or Darmanitan to pick up a KO at some points, and just some calcs to know. -1 Flare Earthquake versus max defense Quillfish does 38 to 45, so it's a 3-hit KO. -1 Flare Blitz versus max defense Crocodile does 38 to 46, and of course they all have Intimidate, which is why I'm saying -1. -1 Rock Slide versus max HP Gyarados is 47 to 56 because of sheer force, and he can live too if he runs a lot of bulk, but no bulk. No bulk Moxie is definitely an issue as well. Just Gyarados being in general just really annoying, and max just like neutral Flare Blitz versus thick fat Snorlax without defense EVs takes 37 to 43, which is actually really good considering it's a thick fat Snorlax. So if I have spike support, it's really nice. Excadrill is my next member, and we're running Sandwich Excadrill, of course, with the heavy duty boots as well, so we don't have to worry about him hazard stacking me. I'm already probably going to be taking like, well, if I ran Iron Head, I would be taking like Rocky Helmet damage or whatnot, so I don't have to worry about like Spikes Quillfish, Spikes Klefki. Though Magnetized Klefki can be annoying because I got rid of Iron Head for Rock Slide. But it's a really good late game mon if things go as planned. Basically spike up and Toxic as we want. Toxic is there to catch the Gourgeist upon switching. If we landed on the Gourgeist, it's basically not a real issue because I can end game Earthquake Sweep. And with spikes and Toxic damage, don't have to worry too much about that mon. And there's like not a lot of mons to really force Gourgeist out. So last time I had Kangaskhan, so Excadrill is really the only mon that's going to be doing that. Since I'm Boots, Joe can come in on hazards and just trading to land Toxics. +2 Earthquake versus max defense Gourgeist Super, max defense, max HP does only 28 to 34%, so Gourgeist is going to be eating up hits. +1 Earthquake versus max defense, max HP Crocodile does 52 to 63, so I can 2-hit KO defensive Crocodile. And then +1 Rock Slide versus no bulk Gyarados does 92 to 110. So that's assuming it intimidated me. So Jiro is very, very good. I'm also dog watching, so I apologize if you guys hear barking in the background. This is like the only time I have to record this right now, and then I'll go back to watching the dog. So next up we have Gigalith. Gigalith is mainly there for drill, setting up rocks and blanket checking some of his special attackers like Sigilyph on his team, or Rotom. Of course, both do have potential to beat Gigalith if they want to. Sigilyph can get out of hand without this, so there's no other solid switches on my team. I take a Life Orb Energy Ball with ease. It is a 3-hit KO, whereas my Rock Blast is doing a ton back. I have Body Press there as a means of doing super effective damage to Crocodile, Lucario, and Snorlax all in one. It can take physical hits if I need to. Like, for example, I actually have a chance, it's a very small chance, but I have a chance to live a close combat from a Lucario. And I also live banded close combat from Excadrill. So I believe, from excuse me, Excadrill. What am I saying? I wish Excadrill got close combat. Imagine, oh my god, these Corviknights. Whew. But I live adamant banded close combat from Zeraora. So rocks aren't too important in this game, and really spike stacking is more important. But this is necessary. The sand, obviously, for Excadrill to be a win con with the Sand Rush, and they don't have Sigilyph. As long as I'm alive, rocks are probably worth getting up, because this is my main switch in Sigilyph. But if they don't have Sigilyph, then I can get up Stealth Rock. So Roserade is the most important item or piece of the team. If I don't get spiked, it's really hard for me to win. Again, I apologize about the puppies, but I throw it in whenever it's possible to spike up, and it should be able to come in and spike on Pokemon like Zeraora, Gourgeist, Crocodile, Quillfish, Keys, Slurpuff, and Lax in most cases. Lucario one-shots me with +2 Meteor Mash, so that's something to keep in mind, but I do have Sleep Powder to deal with that. You guys notice I have no item. That's because it walls Gourgeist. Like, Poltergeist won't be doing anything. I don't care about Leech Seed. Power won't be doing too much, and Will-O-Wisp I have Natural Cure for, so we're physically defensive. The idea behind it is, like, Sleep Powder plus Leech Seed is very annoying, and because Roserade is naturally, a grass type, Pokemon like Quillfish and Crocodile are going to be fearing, well, Quillfish takes neutral, but it'd still be 2-hit KO if I was offensive. It's going to be fearing grass moves, so if a Pokemon like Snorlax comes in and I land a Sleep Powder on it, I can Leech Seed to get that recovery and switch out and use that passive recovery. And with Spikes, my Pokemon are extremely, extremely threatening. This can also eat hits. I can potentially spike on a Rotom as well, but defogging variants are very tough. +1 0 attack Body Slam versus defensive Roserade only has a 10% chance to 2-hit KO. So if I hit my Sleep Powder or Leech Seeds, I can actually tank on Snorlax, especially because I think physically defensive has to be ran here, since my Pokemon like Excadrill, my Gigalith, my Darmanitan are all giant threats, so physically defensive helps out. So like my Leech Seeds, my Sludge Bombs are eventually going to be doing some damage as well. Max Attack Adamant knockoff from Choice Band Zeraora is a 78% chance to 3 KO, so I can actually eat 2 hits, which is pretty cool. It's actually tough to get multiple layers on like offensive Pokemon, obviously like Zeraora, because I want to click, Sludge Bomb and things like that. But if I land my Sleep Powders, if I land my Leech Seeds, I can definitely get up Spikes and just threaten with Spikes plus Sand plus Leech Seed respectively. Next up, we have my Sylveon. We're bringing Choice Spec Sylveon because this mon is incredibly threatening. It's a good lead option as well. If he has the keys, this can force it out, and you go Roserade, and I basically get to spike up. Moonblast is there just in case he has Throat Chop Crocodile. It's also, I think it stops like the Pixelate stuff with Zeraora and Plasma. I'm not entirely sure how that ends up. I hear my puppy crying for me to come. I got like 2 Pokemon left, Puka. That could be Jasper, her cousin. That's Jasper. Puka's just lying. Buddy, I'll be right there. Give me a sec. I promise. Leave a like for the puppies, guys. But yeah, Sylveon is a decent lead option. Moonblast is there again for the Crocodile, but it's also just decently spammable. But just to let you guys know, like in terms of Hyper Voice, Specs Hyper Voice to max HP, max special defense Klefki does 32 to 30%, so it's a 3-hit KO. Specs Hyper Voice to max HP, max special defense Snorlax does 34 to 40%. So if he runs physically defensive Snorlax with Spike, it's a guaranteed 2-hit KO, and it just hits incredibly hard. I have Mystical Fire obviously there for Klefki in a pinch. Hyper Voice also knocks out max HP Quillfish. That's how strong Specs Hyper Voice is. I do have the Hyper Beam as well, just in case, man, just in case we gotta throw it off. And last but not least, we do have Noivern. Basically the same set as last time, but we're running Toxic over Defog to pressure things like Zeraora if it wants to come in, because if I get that timer on it, or even Snorlax or Taunt for Gyarados plus Toxic is really good too. Speed is for max speed Sigilyph. It's a good, decent lead option for frisking and forcing in the early keys. If he wants to bring that, it's good at any point in the game. It's similar to last game. It can basically 1v6 in the right scenarios. All that's Gator left a note. Just get good and land Hurricanes this time. Facts only. This can be a very important stop to Pokemon like Lucario, Gyarados, and Snorlax just because of taunt, and again Hurricane if I land it. Of course, we're running heavy duty boots, so we don't have to care about Stealth Rock. He can have an ice move on all of those Pokemon, so that's something to keep in mind. But I would definitely rather take an Ice Fang from Gyarados and taunt it or Toxic it than get straight up swept. And it could get good value whether it's helping another Bond or just, you know, obviously taking over and just being such a great Pokemon the entire time, like landing Toxic. I mean, it's playoffs, so Noivern, I'm gonna need you to step up in this one. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be it's gonna be it's gonna be a tough game. It's definitely gonna be a tough game. I think Chimpact has the matchup. Just defensively and even offensively, like Zero is faster than my entire team. And last time he brought Bandit, and that Mon is a giant threat, but even Extra Belt can be very threatening too. But Noivern really defensive. It's not too KO'd by a non-banded Zero, I believe, unless it's running like Player Off or something. But yeah, that's it, guys. Let us get right into the battle. All right, guys. So we are here with my battle versus Chimpact for the WBE playoffs round 1. Let's see how it goes. Chimpact actually took the win off me in the regular season. So hopefully I can get my revenge here where it actually counts. And let's see. Okay. No Spiker. Zero Aura. Gourgeist. Gyarados, something I want to keep in mind. Crocodile. Snorlax. And Sigilyph. Alright, so immediately I am liking I'm liking my Sylveon as a lead. I think Sylveon's gonna be very good here, no Fairy Resist. So that's very, very important. Especially because it's just such a strong Pokemon in general. Gotta be careful around Gyarados. Gyarados is gonna be a very big problem. Taunt Noivern's pretty good. Excadrill looks like one of my better end games, I would say. But yeah, I think Sylveon just kind of goes in, so I'm gonna use it as a lead and go from there. He might lead off a Zero Aura. I do have a Roserade, so hopefully I'm okay with that. Best case for me though is he leads off with Gourgeist because that's a free hit. Sigilyph, I think that's another free hit, I would say. Sylveon just gets a free hit here, so I'm gonna go ahead and click Hyper Voice. Not bother predicting right now. Snorlax might come in. Let's see how much Lax takes. Yeah, it should be Lax. Yep. Exactly. And Lax takes about 40-something%, so I'm assuming that's Fizz Death. Phone Voice. So a few things I want to do here. If it is Rest Talk, Roserade gets good switch-ins later, so I'm actually just going to make the Gigalith play here. Because if I can force it to rest, I'm good. Also, getting up Stealth Rock mean I 2 KO it. I just mainly want the Sand Up. I will switch after, of course, but I just mainly want the Sand Up to be able to hurt. Because I don't think he can curse this turn. Because I could easily just go, I think he's going to Body Slam or Facade or whatever. Yeah, it does go for Body Slam. Body Slam. So this is cool. Opportunities here to potentially get up Stealth Rock, which I think are really nice for Zero Aura. I can also Hyper Beam this thing, but I want to get up Stealth Rock also for Gyarados just in case it's not heavy duty boots. He could try and just set up immediately, which I mean wouldn't be the best case for me, but I'm assuming he'd go out to Crocodile to get free rocks himself. Yep, there's Crook. So we get up rocks here, which is great because now that's going to hurt basically everything on his team. Alright, period. And I am hella okay with simply bringing out my... I think I'm very okay with just going out into Noivern here. Yeah, I want to go Noivern here. I want to avoid an Earthquake. Again, Stealth Rock are going to be really good. That Sand, I want to be very attentive to it as well here. But Noivern looks really good. I got that Toxic on deck. We do see Rocky Helmet. SR. Helmet. And every bit of chip on this Pokemon is going to matter too. So I'm definitely just going to throw off... I could go for a Hurricane. I'm just going to go for Toxic though. I think it's safe. So, I mean, they both miss, but like... Okay. SR. Protect. Their Toxic is just very, very strong. This is a very similar set, I think, to last time, I would say. I'm going to go for Hurricane just in case he wants to go Gigalith. I'll do good damage to everything. Sigalith, excuse me, Gigalith. I have Gigalith. And again, if I get damage off on Crocodile, that's damage he can't recover. He goes out to Gyarados on the Hurricane. Let's see if it's running Boots. Let's see if Gyarados is indeed running the Boots. It is running Boots. I do miss Hurricane, which sucks. Boots. Gonna taunt here. I'm assuming he does have Ice Fang, but there's not a lot I could do about that. Like, I mean, it's a strong Pokemon versus me. He does throw off the Ice Fang, yep. Not much is done. And he didn't knock me, which is great. Ooh, nah, I'll save this for later. How do I want to switch into this Mon? It's a beast. Damn, I really wish I had the Hurricane earlier. Okay, I think I Toxic here. Nice, we land the Toxic on the Gyarados, so I'm very, very, very grateful for that. Again, Hurricane would have been amazing. It sucks that I won't go down, but Toxic. Hurricane would have been amazing because that's, like, again, Gyarados. That's damage that Gyarados can't recover, which is good for Excadrill. I think I bring out you and just U-turn around. I want to say I just bring out Darmanitan. He knows I'm Boots, but U-turn is still kind of free, I would say. And I get damage off on this thing. Hey, he knows I'm Boots just based on the fact that I didn't take Stealth Rock damage. But still, damage on this, damage on Crook is really good too. I'm going for that endgame of Excadrill after all, so... And like, this is a situation where I don't necessarily like this play, but I don't have like strong turns after missing Hurricane. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to spike up, if possible. With this Mon, anyway. He goes for a Waterfall. Doesn't do anything. If he Dragon Dances, he's not going to be able to knock me out. I'm going to get up a Spike here again for Zeraora, for Gourgeist, for Sylveon to get every kill as well. Like, all this stuff is very important. All this stuff is really important. And again for Crocodile too. Because Sylveon gets every kill, basically. Yeah, he does switch, good. Into Sigalith. So I get that Spike for Zeraora, which is nice, assuming it's not Boots. I'm always going to bring out Gigalith here, I think. I really wish I hit that Hurricane on Gyarados, man. I'd just be able to click Rock Slide that turn. But yeah, we go Gigalith here on Stealth Rock, unfortunately. We'll see what set he is. If he's like Psycho Shift. He goes for Psyshock, which is smart. Doesn't do too much, which is really, really nice. And I'm in a position where Crocodile is most likely going to come out, right? I just need to be smart about my turns. I think I go right for Body Press into Crocodile. As long as my Sand is up, I'm good. And again, the damage on Crocodile will be very good if he wants to go out to that. He does end up going out to Crocodile, which is nice. It's like the Spike and Stealth Rock, which is awesome. I have Protect as well, which isn't like the best case in this scenario, but it's alright. Again, my Sand is looking really, really, really strong here. Damn, man, I really wish I landed that Hurricane. So I get some beautiful damage off on Croc. He can unfortunately safely click Earthquake here if he has it. Which I don't really have switch-ins to. I get a kill if this thing is out. Okay, I'm gonna double down on Sylveon for sure. I'm gonna have to, I think. I'm gonna have to double down on Sylveon in this game, so. He goes for Earthquake, knocks me out. I get a kill with Flare Blitz right after, which is awesome. And he can't stop that from happening. So we're gonna go for Spike here. As he goes for Protect, which is great. So I get another Spike up, which is amazing. And what I want to do, I do die to Sand. I'm going to attempt to go for Sleep Powder here because I could get free turns while dying to Sand, which would be really nice. Yeah, so if I land the Sleep Powder and die to Sand, it's such a good turn for me. Yeah, it's really, really strong for me if that happens. Nice, we land my Sleep Powder, awesome. And actually, do I die to Sand here? Oh, Sandstorm ends, which is actually really, really good for me too, because now I can go out into my, now I can bring out my Sylveon and just click an attack. I just click Hyper Voice. Yeah, so I'm going to save this as fodder. I'm going to go Sylveon, and just to click Hyper Voice. Ideally, I kill this Pokemon. I really hope I do, because it's really unfortunate, man, about that. I'm like, still that Hurricane is the back of my mind, but yeah. All right, buddy. Need you to be on my side, Sylveon, with these rolls. Sleep turns as well. It'd be really nice to be on my side, but please be on my side, Sylveon. I really need this. This is playoffs. Unfortunately, Noivern let me down one last time. Come on! Ah, it wakes up. Crap, man. Please don't paralyze me. Please do not paralyze me. Nice. Okay. So at least I KO. I'm gonna KO Snorlax right now, and I have the Spikes and Stealth Rock for Crocodile. Gyarados obviously a giant threat. That's for sure. Obviously the Zero Aura is a giant threat too, depending on what it clicks. But I get a KO right now. Sigilyph is also a giant threat. I mean, he has nothing but threats. So I get you, which is awesome. Snorlax dies. I think Gyarados knocks me out at the range is that. Does it? If Gyarados doesn't knock me out, that's gonna open up my Mon. He goes Sigilyph. Which is smart. I think I'm just gonna sack this. I'm gonna sack my Roserade here. Keep this Mon alive, just in case I get an opportunity to click attacks. And I believe Darmanitan is the play. Man, I'm really wishing I hit that, because if I did, I could at least pivot into Gigalith. That's not my fault though. Alright, so Darm comes out. Sigilyph is more than likely running, like, again, Life Orb and everything. That's whatever. Let me just run this calc real quick. I eat every hit they can go for. Rock Slide does 96 to 114, which is why that is my play. Because even if he goes Crocodile, I just lock it out with Earthquake after. So, alright. They defog, which, I mean, I don't know if that helps me or hurts me. I mean, they just get to click Close Combat, right? But please get the roll. This is in my favor. And I failed to get the KO, which really sucks there. Okay, so we're going to U-turn now. That's a 96 to 114% roll. 75% chance to Hoko. I did get the U-turn off here, though, which is really cool. On the Crocodile coming in. So that's really useful. And, like, at least the U-turn chip is really useful. How do I position myself to not lose to Gyarados right away? I mean, it's you I have to go into, that's for sure. Defog at 1%. For sure, just click Earthquake here. I don't think he wants to risk me SDing. I think Gyarados, I'm gonna have to flinch. Because I need Sand Up to beat Zeraora. Alright, Gourgeist comes out. It's probably gonna Poltergeist. Did a good chunk, not gonna lie. It's probably gonna Poltergeist here, but I think I can afford to Toxic for my endgame because I don't want to go hard Darm. I'm gonna Toxic once because he should just Poltergeist. Nice. Hey. All right. Well, not the worst for me, not the best either, because I'm gonna be taking damage here. I'm still going for Toxic, I think. Poltergeist is going to do a lot. Crocodile, 25%. Gourgeist. Sigilyph had defog for sure this time. Damn. I mean, he goes for Wisp. He burns me, but like, I still think that was still my play to go for. I think I can still win. I'm going to be honest. I think I can still win. Like, legit. It's going to be tough, but I think I can still win. With Darm, like at the percentage it's at. So I'm gonna keep this thing alive. Obviously go Darm here. Getting that 96% roll on Sigilyph hurt. But the Wisp, the Toxic at least helps me. What does he go? Double out Sigilyph here? Doubles to Gyarados. Okay. I can't flinch him, which sucks. And this is where Hurricane would be great because he'd be at about 50%, which is the range of Rock Slide. Like the actual range of Rock Slide. I think I have to, if I want to win here, I have to go for a crit this turn. Because he would legitimately be in range of Rock Slide right there. At 50%, he's in range. So I'm going to go for the crit with Rock Slide. And look at that. He would have died. He would have died if the Hurricane hit. Nice. So Gyarados goes down. Gyarados goes down there. I think he definitely goes Zeraora. Yeah, oh my god, man. I really wish I hit, man. I really wish I hit that Hurricane. Because that's what I'm talking about. Like, a position like that, Darm could still win. With my 4 Pokemon, I could still win. Unfortunately, he ends up going out to Sigilyph. Which is going to hurt. We're going to make the... I have to make the Gigalith play here into Excadrill. I definitely lost this game, but yeah. Because if at least if I hit Hurricane, I can still taunt and then roost Gyarados too. I'm mad. But that's I don't know if I played this game the best, but I mean, that's Mons at the end of the day, right? But just like the last time, Hurricane Miss is doing it for me. All right, I mean, I'm gonna try and pivot around this if I can. Also, like landing toxic initially on Gorgeist, so he didn't have a chance to go for the Willow. I could have tried to switch there though, to be fair. So I'm not gonna give that one it. He can save this as a ground immunity, so I'm gonna pull a double just to see. Like, he doesn't have to sack Sigilyph. He has Crocodile and he has Gorgeist, so I'm gonna pull this double. And if not, I'll just run. If he attacks, I'll just run. Like, that's it. But I'm fighting back. Well, not really, because Crocodile just knocks me out here. So yeah, good game, Chimp. I really think because I miss Hurricane, I don't get the chip on Gyarados, so I have to go for Toxic there to wear it down for Darm or attempt to do, because I mean they both can miss anyway, right? If I don't want to miss, I use Wing Attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna forfeit here. It's a wrap, guys. And well, at this point it's over. Don't even think I can kill him with anything, so. Just gonna run. There's zero way I win this game. Good game, Chip. So Chimpact once again gets the dub versus me. I really do think if I hit Hurricane there, I could at least pivot into Roserade or anything, but because I didn't get the chip damage on Gyarados, and because my endgame always comes down to either Darm or Excadrill cleaning up, like it doesn't open up a door for me. And I needed the Toxic on Gorgeist at that point because I didn't have Noivern anymore. But anyway, thank you for watching. To be expected in playoffs, right? I don't think I played it perfectly, to be fair. And I don't think Chimp did anything wrong. Like, he just played Pokemon at the end of the day. But it just sucks. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. All right, guys, we are here with Chimpact. He can say hi.
What up?
Yeah, let's go and look at Chimpact's team. Oh, look, the Gyarados has 0 attack investment. It was rest.
Zero.
Absolutely 0.
That's all I need.
I mean, that is all you need, bro. I don't get no chip on you, and I can't kill you with anything.
It's actually got like 800 HP EVs.
So the Hurricane doesn't even matter. Crocodile can't touch Taunt Noivern.
Cannot.
Gorgeist will lose to it. This is a really cool Snorlax. Encore for Slowbro. You did have Bulk Up Zero Aura, which again I agree is really good versus me, but I still think I have outs if Noivern doesn't take an Ice Fang, which it didn't have to if I hit Hurricane.
I mean, like, the way that I was playing Zero Aura means that like this Noivern is not going to get a Toxic off.
How would Noivern not get a Toxic off with Snorlax being weakened and Noivern always coming in for free on Sigilyph, Crocodile, and Gorgeist, and having Taunt? Once spikes are up, Snorlax can't do crap to it.
I mean, it doesn't come in on Sigilyph. I'm pretty sure it takes over 50.
No, it doesn't. There's no way.
Let's run these numbers. Let's run these numbers, bro.
Look at this Sigilyph. Oh, well, you did 140 to 166%. What level is this? 38 to 45, by the way.
That's fine.
That's
like,
not...
you have to. I mean, like, you have to hit Hurricane, and then you also have to.
But the thing is, dude, a Hurricane on a switch-in is the freest Hurricane. Like, that's like...
Yeah. No. I'm talking about Hurricane on the Sigilyph.
No, that's completely fair. That's completely fair. But Sigilyph can't kill, like, Drill, Darm from full, and all that stuff, too. Which is what's important. Yeah. It can't kill Sylveon from full as well. It's like the way... So what I would have done was, again, I would have... Or Hurricane Gyarados, and I would have run Roserade. Right? I would have been able to see the damage I did with Hurricane, which is important. If I did, like, 20%... I know, okay, this dude is Spadef.
Yeah.
And then I go physically defensive Roserade. I just Sleep Powder Leech Seed. And do fine. Get him my spikes.
Yep.
But I didn't have that option. My Noivern died.
Yeah.
You know, I gave my Noivern a pep talk in the team builder. I said, hey, bro. Last time you missed Hurricanes. This time don't.
This is This is why you don't draft Noivern. Or you run Air Slash.
Air Slash wouldn't have done enough damage.
Remember? Listen, you had this video uploaded of what video did you upload today?
My the Focus Blast cross chop one.
No, the biggest flex. Was that yesterday?
I used Focus Blast and cross chop.
I thought that was the Pokemon Spit tournament.
That's the biggest flex. That's today.
Okay, so that was your biggest flex, right? Now take that around that same time period. You said if you don't want to miss, use Ember.
I said it after actually.
Same time period, dude. Same time period. Same Joey era. Same Joey arc. Where you're talking trash to yourself, and now you want to click Hurricane and all this.
But the thing is, like I said, in this situation, I only ever have to click Hurricane when you switch, because I'll always bring it in on a Pokemon like Crocodile or Gorgeist, which is a free Hurricane. I wouldn't have to risk it. Until the end.
Yeah, clicking a bad move on a switch is
it's not effectively 70% accurate at that point because it's not do or die.
Yeah. You're not risking anything. You're not risking anything.
It's still 70%, but there's no risk, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah, if you hit it, it's fine. But if you miss, like that sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah, like again, I get the damage off on Gyarados. I figured it out. I was gonna click Toxic too, but I didn't. I thought you might go Sigilyph for whatever reason. I don't know. But yeah.
I mean, if you Toxic my Sigilyph, that would have been really good because I would have just brought in on Roserade every time.
Yeah, every single time. You wouldn't have cared at all. Were you default last time we played?
No, I was Calm Mind.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. About the same thing. This is a really cool Snorlax.
Suave passed me a team with a Banded Gorgeist. It almost kills everything. It does 70 to 90 to everything. And I was like, what is your Roserade item?
Nothing, so I can wall your Gorgeist infinitely.
Okay. So I guess it does 0 too. Okay.
Yeah, Roserade. I'm physically defensive with 0 item. That way I click
spikes. I was really confused. I was like, he's not heavy duty boots. He's not Black Sludge. What is he doing? Like, is it a Life Orb? There's no it's Life Orb because it took no damage from Ice Fang.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
I mean, that was like I said, that's why I really wanted to hit the Hurricane, because then I go Roserade, I can Spike, I can threaten with a Sleep Powder, which is important, I can Leech Seed, and like even in that situation, like yeah, your Zero Hour is really good at game, but it doesn't have free turns versus anything. Sylveon does massive damage, Darmanitan does massive damage, only Gigalith, literally Gigalith, because Noivern will Toxic if it lands.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, the way that Zero Aura wins is that I just need a little bit of chip damage on, like, I don't need a lot of damage on anything. Especially when you have your own Sand going against your Roserade and Noivern.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But like I said, what happened to Sylveon?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think the Hurricane miss was that bad, like compared to the Snorlax.
Well, I mean, in that situation, yeah, because Sylveon still has a chance to win, or at least do some massive damage to everything.
Yeah, I mean, Sylveon just puts a lot of pressure. Also, like, I think I messed up near the end. I don't know. I was not even thinking about Quick Attack. Quick Attack would have been really bad for me.
Oh, on the mod, yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, you could tell with specs. Quick Attack.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
I really wish you hit the Poltergeist. I really wish you hit the Poltergeist on Excadrill, because I get the Toxic off.
Yeah.
And then they give you the situation for that. I probably should have switched out to Dharma at that point anyway, but I mean, I almost had no outs at that point.
Yeah. I mean, that's just your loss right here was basically my entire season. That's basically what it was. Just going through all this adversity, and you know, I came out in the playoffs. That's just how it is.
I mean, my loss versus you in the regular season was also the same reason I lost here.
I mean, I guess. If you count freezing my Snorlax. But it is what it is.
But yeah, I mean that's true too. I did freeze Lax, to be fair. I 100% froze Lax in that one. I just like I said, I already know I'm upset. But I mean it happens in playoffs to me. But I really wish I hit the Hurricane, so at least I could see how much damage, because I have damage calcs here, because I wrote down some damage calcs. Gitter wrote damage calcs before, but I also wrote a bunch of them down too, just to know. I knew Gyarados would be a threat. So I can do about like 30 something plus percent with, I'll show them. 2 offensive Gyarados. I do about like 30 to 40 plus percent with Hurricane. So if I would have seen me do, you know, what is this, like, I'm assuming I do 20? Yep, 20, 21, I would be like, okay, that's max Spadef. It's not as much of a threat, type of thing.
Okay. Yeah,
But,
DD Gyarados is really bad.
But yeah.
For you.
Yeah, I mean, because I did feel forced to Toxic, like I said, because if you Dragon Dance from that position and you're bounce, it's, I mean, even if you're regular Waterfall too, you put too much pressure on. Sylveon lives +1, but, and Roserade will live +1 Ice Fang, but but whatever. I mean, it's still good. I like how your trades with Christian really, and I think more.
Yeah, dude, like my entire draft was sniped, dude. Like, I needed to do something.
I thought you got everything you wanted. Besides.
No. I didn't. I think Zero. Yeah, I picked Zero, right? But then I wanted like momentum Pokemon to go with them, and I couldn't draft any of them.
You wanted Starmie, I remember.
Yeah, I wanted Gengar. I wanted like all these other Pokemon, and I just couldn't pick them because they were picked before me. And then I picked Scizor. Scizor literally did nothing the whole season. All it did was get Scald Burned over and over again, knocked off, Scald Burned. I'm glad I traded him.
You did switch it into knockoffs, to be fair, multiple times.
Yeah, and all he did was get his item destroyed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Awful. I should have ran Acheron in.
Oh, instead of dual maybe that would have been fire. Or just Swords Dance at times. Well, either way, I don't know how the bracket goes, but
yeah, I have no idea. Like if MD wins, I play him, which is weird. If Moat wins, I don't play him. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I think it's always highest. I don't know. I have no idea how that works.
Dude, I really wanted to play MV, man. I really wanted to play MV.
Man, I wanted to play him too, but you know,
yeah.
It's not possible this season for me.
You know what? Play me on Showdown. Play me on Showdown.
Play on Showdown right now with me hitting, following the same moves. All right.
Yeah.
I'll play you on Showdown right now. Okay.
I mean, I didn't record my battle anyway, so.
Dude, what's wrong with you, man? It's 2020. Come on.
Bro, I clicked. I don't use OBS to record. I use Elgato, the Elgato stuff, and I clicked record, but it like when it said press A to start, I pressed A to start, and I thought it was recording, and then at the end of the battle, my thing at the bottom it isn't red, so I'm like, oh, it just never recorded. It is what it is.
What's your name?
ASDFJ. I'm in IDM.
I try to find you. Let's join chat. Challenge. Was this custom?
Yeah.
You've been challenged. I'm about to 1v1 your entire team with Noivern. I hope you know that.
Go ahead, dude.
What did I lead off with? Are we just doing the same as before?
Yeah, sure.
Clicking Hyper Beam turn 1.
No, you won't, dude.
Okay.
What if I para here?
Whatever, man. It's not like you have curse.
Never para, dude.
I clicked rocks on Crocodile.
Yeah.
And then win Noivern.
Yes.
Let's hit the Hurricane this time.
You're not clicking anything.
Just don't bother clicking Protect. This is the one I hit.
I will.
I mean, there's nothing. Just run it back.
Run it. What do you mean?
Run it back.
Okay, dude.
Run it back right now, just like that one time where we did the Vanillix. About to hit this. About to hit this damn Hurricane right now. He about to lead Crocodile, guys. Watch this. Easy. This sometimes does close to 50%, by the way. That's what I'm saying. Like, these Showdown rolls don't make me happy. Hey, whatever, para, who cares? As long as I get up rocks. Yep. Noivern.
Decked here.
Why? Did he get the sand turn? Okay, whatever. I better hit this one.
GG. You see, this is why you don't run Hurricane. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it. You get one more. You get one more shot, Joey.
Okay, I mean, that's it, bro. That's fine. All I have to do was hit one Hurricane.
Listen.
That's all I need. The rest I can taunt Toxic. Besides Sickliff. I'm Dynamaxing if I don't hit the next one.
No.
You see that roll? I told it was a roll, by the way.
Dude, I was at 134 HP.
So?
Full pair here one time.
Quick rocks.
Full pair. Full pair. Never full pair, dude.
Also, this pair might actually end up mattering. Whatever. Attack. Hit. Hit. This game sucks. I'm gonna hit this next one, confuse you.
GG. GG.
Whatever, I'm in this next one. Go ahead.
Freeze? What?
Wonder how much you do on this. 32? Perfect. I'm about to be at the exact same range. Now I 1v1 you.
You could have done this the whole time.
But Hurricane is a stronger play because it gives me information.
Whatever.
Now I 1v1 you. I've won. Do not do this to me. I had enough of you. I've lost.
What you do here? See what we got here.
Good game.
GG.
I stood in her Hurricane in this game. I just want to say that.
That doesn't matter. Whatever.
It does make a difference. I can get it Roserade in spite.
No. It does. Yes, it does matter, but like it doesn't matter. It does matter, but it doesn't
it's not
matter.
an auto lose to Zero Aura, dude. It's not. My no everyone is at 88%. It takes a hit. I don't do any of that. I come in. I can taunt stall Poltergeist because you have 8 PP. You can't touch me with Crook. So not at the point it's like gone, but whatever. I didn't hit any of my Hurricanes there either. To be expected. Anyway, guys, check out Chimpact. He's still going with the playoffs. I think this is the last day as well. If you guys want to pick up the New York Dreepy merch, the plushies, link is down below. Check out Chimpact's side. Which you have to post comment. That's so annoying.
I have to copy your video.
Oh, okay. I'll send you the video right now. Actually, that is so annoying. Holy crap! There you go. Wow.
Dude, I was so mad. I was so mad when it didn't show red at the bottom.
Why did you double check? I don't understand, dude. All you gotta do is click start recording.
Yeah.
What happened? Alright, guys, check out Chimp. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Also, you saw that Gyarados do nothing. It did 33%. Same.
Yep.
See you guys.
Yeah.
I just want to do some late game reflection. I definitely think that, like, while the Hurricane miss mattered, I probably shouldn't have even just went for rocks with Gigalith to begin with. I probably should have just doubled to Sylvia on that turn because Crocodile was definitely coming in and I got more value out of it. I was a little bit paranoid about Gyarados and I didn't know if he'd be running heavy duty boots or not. And obviously I didn't know the Zero Aura item either, and last time he was banded, so like hazards obviously also wear the thing down to like the point of no ever and whatnot. But I just felt like I was in such a hard pressed position to toxic Gyarados because if it's DD at that point, I can lose very easily. If I get Hurricane damage, you know, I get to find out that's max special defense, and Roserade can work on it. But like also, yeah, I didn't use my biggest threats well, I feel. So I'm definitely gonna keep that one on me. They got a little tilted as well during that part because Noivern was really good. Like he couldn't touch me with Crocodile if I clicked taunt. Gourgeist, I stall. I could even Toxic Zero Aura, which would have been the really important part too, because he ended up being like that bulk upset you guys saw. But yeah, that was again. So once again, we are out in a playoff. It sucks. It's been a minute since I've won a league. I think I lost my last league to Chimpact as well on some 50-50s, which is still like a good game too. But Yeah, I can't be getting too worked up about that. And that's something like even someone who's playing for years like me still happens to do. But I just think I had to make some aggressive calls. That was it, because my biggest threats weren't able to do much. And as long as I got in Sylveon every single time, like especially on the Crocodile too, because Crocodile wasn't able to get up rocks there, which makes a big difference too, because Sylveon just doubles in a turn and gets a guaranteed kill, right? If he goes Snorlax, it gets 2-hit KO'd. Gyarados is 2-hit KO'd. And if Gyarados goes down, that opens up Darmanitan a lot. So again, that was all my fault from that position. I think I still had outs as well. And I don't think Stealth Rock was that crucial. If I just focused in on Sylveon. So hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you everybody for supporting the NY Dreepys. Hopefully we'll win a league. Sometime with the Crown Tundra or something. Though this one was overall very fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.